Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Orcs Never Die. With me, as usual, we have Kamaka.
Sup?
We have Keaton.
Yo.
We have Duhon.
Spherical.
We have Nue.
I wish I knew how Duhon became that spherical.
And we have Silver, who I assume is eating at the moment, so will not be saying hello.
Hi, I'm Silver, and I was definitely here the entire time.
So I think today's Bants is going to be a little thing I like to call housekeeping. Right? I think there's a few things that might have gone astray in some of these episodes we've been doing that I think would be good to get into the weeds on and actually talk about a little bit before we get into the episode. I think doing it as the Bants might save us a little in-game discussions. Just save us a little time here. So first of all, Kamaka, you have what was called a Sinew Shock Serum. I double checked, and that got remastered, and it's called a Surging Serum now, which I added to your inventory on your character sheet. Was the Surging Serum?
Got it.
So you know what that is. Next, on my list of topics, the Quicksilver Mutagen that Professor Fitz uses. Something I was curious about was, what does that look like? Like, how does that mutation work? So we never really got into like the details of your mutagens before, and I thought I was thinking about this while editing stuff, and I was like, hey, I'm actually curious to see like what that kind of does for the professor.
That's fair. I don't use them very often. I think the Quicksilver specifically is going to be more of a give me a second to open it up and read what it does. Okay, so it boosts acrobatic, stealth, and thievery. So I think what happens is like his limbs get a little longer and thinner. And you can see his veins better with a little green pulse where the mutagen is going through. It's probably not, especially a low-level version of it is probably not hugely noticeable, but it's probably just an indication, and he becomes more lithe as opposed to muscular because he's just chronic. And the longer Rex just figures help with thievery. Yeah.
That's exciting. That's cool. Now we have that visual in, so we can re-listen to those old episodes, and going forward, we know actually what that kind of looks like. Because I realized I really like mutagens. From like first edition, I like mutagens because I like that. Like, I like transformational effects. So I was like, I really want to know what this looks like. And now for the bigums, the big discussion point of this housekeeping is Ugrik's missing finger. Last time, as we know, Ugrik, the white crit on Ugrik, and using official Pathfinder crit cards, Paizo endorsed. Paizo said, Ugrik's losing a finger. I didn't say that. Paizo said that. Paizo official position, I think, is that Ugrik loses a finger. And Ugrik, I gave Ugrik the choice as to which finger they lost, and it was their ring finger on their, I think, their dominant hand, that Warhammer hand. I'm assuming your right hand.
Yes.
And because of that, you become Clumsy 1 until you are affected by a spell, or the spell Regenerate or a similar effect. Which I think, running the game, I don't want to do that specifically. I like the consequence, but I don't think that it needs to be as severe as you are permanently clumsy until we get a spellcaster who can cast Regenerate. So, I think what I want to do is I want to... I think if someone has a spell like Restoration, they can cast it and remove the clumsy for the rest of the day. I think that's something you would have to cast every single day to get rid of the clumsy. As you're adapting and like unable to like function without your finger. But I don't think the clumsy is gonna last permanently and regenerate. So what I want to do is, I think this would be fun, is I'm gonna roll 2d20, and that's how many days that you are clumsy. 1.
Yeah, we could flavor it as it just cut a tendon, and I'm kind of just like, it's kind of just dangling in there. It's not really lost.
Well, what I think is like you can. I think the thing is like to say that you are always clumsy because you don't have a finger. I think that's missing the idea that like there are people out there without fingers who know how to adapt to that situation, and they like get used to it. So I think it's going to take you 2d20 days to adapt to not having a finger.
Fair.
And like getting into that.
Now,
and I think what I'm going to do is every... Oh, go ahead.
Hear me out on this. What if I got some chewing gum and we stuck it back on there?
Oh,
so one can get infected.
Just spit on it and rub some dirt in it. It'll be fine.
Yep. I also
This is our
have a funny
party's
bit coming
healer.
up for your lost finger, Ugrik. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Okay.
healer
And then she
says
picks it up
rub
off the
some
floor
dirt
and
in it.
eats it.
I think when we were leaving the recording last time, I had I accidentally just dropped my phone. I had suggested that possibly Restoration would just fix it, but I don't think Restoration would give you back your finger. And I think every single day you have the ability to make at the end of every day you have the ability to make a check to reduce how long it takes you to get used to your missing finger. So I'm gonna roll.
I see.
Like a flat check?
It's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like an acrobatics check or something like that, and it's going to be there's gonna be a set DC. It's not gonna be a hard DC, but it's like every day that you do it, it's gonna reduce, and if you crit, you'll reduce it by 2 days. I think this is like a fun like little. You're getting used to it, and you're like actively practicing getting used to it, and then regenerate or restoration. I think would just get rid of the condition for that day.
Would you put any consideration? Would you put any consideration for helping them with rehabilitation using medicine as an aid on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you
would
could
be
aid
happy
that.
to spend a little time with their dwarven companion to help them recover.
Yeah, because that also helps facilitate some roleplay, I think, and I think that would be a good idea. So I think definitely you'd be able to aid on those checks. So I'm going to roll 2d20. I'm going to roll 2d20. So I'm rolling the first one right now. I got a 16 on the first d20. Second d20. I got a 1. So you have 17 days that you're going to be clumsy, or that you're going to be getting used to needing to... You have to spend 17 days to get used to this, and you have the chance to reduce it every single day. Now, the fun part about this is that you are in the middle of a torrent moot, which will take a lot of time still. So it might not even really impact you when you need it most, right? You should have the downtime, hopefully, to recover that by the time you get, or like adapt to it by the time the torrent mood is over with even. Because another little bit of housekeeping is, I thought I'd remind you guys that the whole point of the moot is you're waiting on the flood road to fill up and flood, and you guys are going to be watching that, and that's kind of like going to be like the climax of the whole moot, is getting to see this flood. That's what you were invited to, was this flood during the flood truce. And it's roughly 1 to 2 weeks away. There's been signs already that there is life and like greenery is growing, and like aurochs are coming around, and other things are sprouting and doing their thing. So you know it's coming soon. So it could be anywhere from like you think it's going to be 1 to 2 more weeks before this flood happens. So you're really getting there. So you have a little bit of time, and that so you have plenty of time to do the things you need to do, if like whether that's delegation work or whatnot. But I'm gonna hop. I think that's it for cleanup, housekeeping. I'm going to jump into the recap, I think. Oh, I know it. I dropped my phone because I forgot to set my timer. And then as soon as I dropped my phone, I forgot to set my timer again. And I just now realized I forgot to set my timer. So I'm like, whoops. But I think we're doing good on time. So, last time, Azendel and the professor spent some downtime in the Torrent Moot, finally taking some time for themselves after everything that they've dealt with. Part of which of that was that they also got to engage in some discussions with various other guests at the Moot, such as oh my gosh, Davor and why don't I have this up? Kestrel. I wanted to keep calling them Kelid, and that's a lineage, not a name. Davor and Kestrel were some of them that they did. Meanwhile, the other half of the Dignitaries were deep in a barrow fighting off skeletons for the missing children. As they delved deeper, they came across a casket where music was coming from, singing about the rising of the dead. They tried to take things peacefully at first, but the undead inside had different plans, leading to combat. The same combat that sprung this discussion of a missing finger. And we are actually deep in that combat, and we're going to get to it right now. So, the white just used their hymn and attacked. So now it is Ugrik's turn.
Alright, what am I gonna do? Well, since Mr. Conrad would so graciously put this white right next to me as I was trying to escape, I am just going to... I already have it taunted, so that won't do much. I believe... Actually, was it really my turn? Did the white already attack me after Conrad did the white position?
Yep. They did because the white used 2 actions to sing and 1 action to swing.
I see.
Swinging.
I'm just missing my ideas. Okay, I think we could do tactical takedown, or I could defensive retreat, which might not be smart considering Yomo right there. I think then I'm going to be doing tactical takedown. No, that's a reflex save that they have succeeded. Really bad because I'm clumsy. Yeah, fuck it. Tactical takedown. I'm going to stride exactly 0 feet, and I expect Conrad to do something similar, or just stride whatever the fuck he wants. Actually, no, I'm gonna stride here. Okay.
Oh, that's good. So you head west to help flank the white.
Yes, I flank the white, and I assume Conrad just strides 0 feet. Now, since both of us just strided up to our speed right next to the white, it has to succeed a DC 17 reflex save.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will fall prone.
Let's see. Also, I do want to make another note that once again, this dice that I bought specifically for this campaign had rolled a natural 1 when I was doing that 2d20. So once again, it's living up to this only 1s and 20s that it's doing. Because I just rolled a nat 20 on this. I'm seriously wondering if this dice is fucked up. Like, the amount of 1s and 20s I'm getting, I'm actually going to switch dice, just because I think it is a little suspect that my dice only rolls 1s and 20s.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
okay,
I'm going to... In fairness, because I suspect that this 20 is fucked up, I am going to re-roll that, okay?
Okay.
So that is a 23.
Okay, that does not succeed for me then. I'm going to raise my shield as my last action.
Okay. All right. That leaves
And
it
that is
to
it.
Yomo.
Hey, I think given the amount of spell slots I have left and the threat of us going into another combat after this, I'm starting to think it's DPS time. So I'm going to try to hit this fell needle darts. And it might as well be silver, because I actually have a silver holy symbol on me. And we'll hit him with a spell attack roll. Does a 23 make it?
Does a 23 make it? Yes, it does.
Right on. Alright, so I blast them with 44 piercing silver damage, which I don't know if it'll do anything, but...
How much damage?
10.
10, okay. So that was
And
piercing.
then...
Okay.
Yes, piercing
It'll
silver.
fly and pincushion its sloughing skin.
Stinky guy. I think it's likely it's going to go after the two folks it's between, because right now I'm 10 feet away, but my allies are flanking it. So third action, I don't think that shield is going to be the best option right now. I'm going to give guidance to Ugrik, who is not on guidance cooldown.
Yes.
You have guidance.
I hope
I'll
I don't.
remind you when your turn comes up. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. That leaves it to
Gesticulating
Conrad the
wildly.
Courageous.
Yep.
Gesticulating
All
with the
right.
silver holy symbol.
Let me, Okay, so first things first, I'm going to two-hand whack this thing with my Roka sword.
Okay.
Frightened. That's 15 to hit. Probably not right.
15 misses.
Unlucky. I'm gonna try again. And I
By the way, we forgot the hero points.
I was about to
Oh,
say
we forgot to do hero
assign a
points.
hero point from
That's
last
fair.
session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who deserves a hero point?
I'm putting in my vote for Ugrik Nine Fingers.
Yeah. Same.
All right, Ugrik, you got a hero point.
Alright. Nice.
And I guess last thing I will do is I will try to grab it. I'm gonna try to grab it so it can't move towards Yomo at all.
And don't forget your frightens
and-
will go down by 1.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab it with my massive multiple attack penalty, so that it doesn't try to go after Yomo. It's minus 10 from this. Probably doesn't freaking work, but tried. It's against its. I'm hoping that because it's enfeebled, maybe.
And what was your score? What'd you get?
I got a
Your check?
23, but minus 10. 13.
23, but minus
with the multiple
10.
attack.
13.
Yeah, it's 13.
That does not succeed.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That leaves it to the white. There is the taunting that Ugrik has done to this white, this orcish white. You can see anger, ancestral anger in its eyes as it peers down and almost like looming over you. Ugrik goes in to make some attacks on you with its claws, just trying to get something going off of you. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Okay. Ooh, this one's better. Does a oh my gosh, why can't I do math? Does a 23 hit?
Barely, yes.
Barely, yes. Okay. Okay. That is going to be 6 slashing damage.
I would like to shield block it, if possible.
Okay, okay.
Let me see. 6 slashing damage, correct? My
6
shield
slashing.
hardness is 4, so 2 goes to my shield and 2 goes to me, I suppose. That's how the math
Okay.
goes.
Yep.
And then I will need a fortitude save.
Oh no, not another one. I hate you, whites. I hate you. Okay. I'm gonna guidance this. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 16.
That's a fail.
Yeah, another drain
You
stack.
increase your drain by 1. Yep. And I gain another 5 temporary hit points. As it absorbs your life energy, your dwarvish life energy, as you've been taunting it, and it recognized you as an astral enemy as it's come back to life from who knows how long it's been down here. And it goes for its 3rd attack on you. 14 misses.
Yes.
Okay. That leaves it to Ugrik.
Alright. Yeah, I'm kinda cocked here. Let me see what I can do.
I do have one more heal in the tank if things get dire.
Yeah, they shouldn't, but they could. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go for another tactical takedown, arguably. It's gonna be the
Okay.
hard thing to do. Conrad, you with me on this?
Reflex save?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, reflex save of 18 DC.
Can I?
Okay. I got an at 20.
use my?
Oh, sorry, wrong dice. Wrong dice. I used the cheater dice. I'm not using that dice anymore. All right, I failed. I failed it, so it's not prone.
Okay, cool.
It's prone, haha. That doesn't change much because it's already off guard from flanking, but anyway, last action, I'm going to strike it really hard with my Warhammer. Does a 27 hit?
Ooh, mama.
A 27 is a regular success.
Wait, can I use the aid as a reaction to try and bump him up?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like me to roll for this? Athletics or something?
What do you think you would do to try and help?
I would probably try and like push it, knock it around. Like maybe my push from the previous turn made it a little bit
unstable,
off guard,
unbalanced. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Give me an athletics.
All athletics, coming right up. And I have a feat for this. It's cooperative nature. I gain a +4 circumstance bonus aid checks. which means that is 25, I think.
25. You said how much do you get? Okay, 25. That means that is a crit success,
+4.
bringing it to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So wait, you're saying that? Okay, the 8 is +4, or you get a +4 to it, right? So then the 8 is +2, is because it's a crit. Is what we're saying. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm trying to understand
so,
like what the Okay. That's what I thought it was. I just wanted to double check. Yeah. So that bumps it up to 25, which is a crit success, which means that you get a +2 to your check to attack. So 27 to 29 means it is actually a critical success.
Nice. Let's see. 22 damage. Go down.
20
Now. I don't want to get hit anymore. I have 13 HP.
Okay. All right. You smash this thing while it's down on the ground with your warhammer, and it's singing, and it's like disrupting its singing in like a momentary, like just momentarily. But then, yeah, I suppose that means it is Yomo's turn.
Guess what? The prone matters because Yomo was not attacking it at off guard, but now that you've got it on the ground and on the back foot, we're going to hit it with the needle darts again, which is versus AC. So this is actually helping. We'll go for the silver again, just for the symbolism. Gonna shard some flecks of silver off of the holy symbol and plunk it for, I don't think a 13 is going to do it. I think we're in kind of a pretty desperate situation. I'd like to hero point it.
Okay.
14 versus...
14 doesn't do it.
Okay,
You hit the back wall, the spikes this time, just hit like crumbling rock and embedding into the wall.
Well, beans. I am going to... can we unpause the game?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I paused it.
I think it happened when the...
when we reset.
When it went down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step closer with my third action because Yomo hasn't been hit yet, and they want to try to take some heat off of their allies, but we'll see how that goes. That's my turn.
Okay.
Yomo in this moment stands for yes. Oh, miss. Oops.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We've
right,
got to stop
Conrad.
it from getting the temp HP, but there's very few options for doing it other than
Okay.
kill it faster.
So, I'm going to use my first action to try and demoralize it. I know it's probably got high
Right.
will, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm an expert.
Now
Okay.
we're talking.
I'm going to say, not so high mighty now on the ground, are ya? 18.
That is a fail.
Unlucky.
It seems so driven right now towards this creature that has taunted it. This dwarven enemy. So it's almost like just not even recognizing you're doing it.
Well, maybe I can get its attention with a whack from my Roka sword. 18.
18 is a hit.
Cool. And I'm two-handing it. So I'm going to do...
Sly-hander.
Yes. 1d10 plus 4. 11.
11. Okay. Still up.
And
I guess
will-
knocked down, but you know.
I'll map attack it again. Might as well.
Yep.
23.
That's a hit.
Alright.
Can you do it? Can you finish it off in this moment?
You saying that makes me feel like it's close. 6.
6. Okay. Still up.
Next hit, I got this.
This thing on the ground. It just seeing its ancestral enemy before it, taunting it. just goes after once more, just not even standing up, just goes to ferociously claw at your heels, like grabbing at your ankles, and it goes for an attack. First one's a miss with a 14. Second one is a hit, I assume, with a 23.
23 is
Loves
a
to
hit,
get
yes.
that 23 on the second hit. That is 9 slashing damage.
Alright. I don't have my shoot up, so I just have to find a tank hit. I have 4
It
HP.
may be up, but so is our dwarf.
All right, give me a fortitude save.
That's not gonna go well, is it?
These are things we say
7.
after the white's turn has ended.
I failed. It's a 7.
Okay, what is your drained condition right now?
3.
3? Okay, you gain 1 more drained, and it gains more HP.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
it
that
goes
means
for
he's down by
Actually, I'm
leg.
dead with drained. I have 0 HP.
Are you drained 4?
I'm drained 4.
Let me look at what drain does.
It
You can't-
reduces my max HP, which means I...
You can
So
get
4,
drained
you're
more
level
than
3?
4.
It means you lose 12. It means your max HP is down by 12.
Yeah. I have
I think you're
28
thinking
max
of
HP. But...
Okay, so you're not dead. You're just unconscious, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm dying 1, I think it would be.
Yes, you'd be. Yes, you'd be dying 1
Fucked.
because there's no like critical effect to this save or anything like that. So you did critically fail, but there's no bonus effect to it or anything like that. So the drain.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I did doubt that Ugrik would die soon, so...
Yeah.
Fuck.
We got
Yeah.
this. We got this.
You're not
I
dead
have
yet.
a
There's
spell
plenty of
slot with
chances for
heal
that
in
thing to
it.
rip your throat out.
I assume taunt is no longer in effect.
It is not.
So now it switches over to this healer that has been using vitality magics in front of it, and it goes for that third swing. Where did I just put the dice? Okay.
This thing's just
10.
writhing around on the ground.
Yes. Does a 15 hit Yomo?
No way.
No way. All right. That means it is Yomo's turn.
Yes. Okay, well, here's our question of, is it time to get up our dwarf immediately, or is it time to try to knock this guy down? And I'm on the side of get our dwarf up immediately. The way that we run this game, do people drop their equipment when they go down or not?
Yes, because they drop their equipment. They're
Okay.
hands off the things.
Alrighty. Then I think I gotta do it. Let's... Because he'll be up right before the Karen White. We're gonna go for a 2-action heal at 30 feet, which has 8 bonus hit points on it, which I rolled pretty average, getting him up with 23 hit points.
Yeah, it's like
pretty good.
almost all my HP with drained.
Yeah, yeah. I return you to the waking world, which maybe you don't want to be in quite yet.
Yep. Currently, I think that it went White, Yomo, and now it's going to be Conrad and me. So, because I get moved in initiative
Yes.
into
Yep.
Isn't
So
Make sure
I
that
think
you don't die.
Yomo has. Yeah, Yomo, do you still have one more action? Is that it, or
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna punch it.
could I
14.
punch
Yeah.
it? 14 does not do it. That means it is Conrad's turn.
Okay.
Kamaka,
Can
before you take
I-
your turn,
So,
I had a question.
sure.
Yeah, you have. I noticed that you keep rolling, like manually rolling, like at D10 for your damage. You have like a Roka sword in your inventory, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have
It wasn't like
the
letting him
two-handed
do it.
D10 trait though.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay. Because I was testing it out and it was work. Because I threw a Roka sword in Azendel's inventory for a half second just to check, and it was working for me.
But
So
Yeah,
I
it
have
might
no
be
idea,
something
man.
that you might have to like get rid of it and then re-equip one or something like that. Or
Yeah, you might have to.
it
You might have
be-
to throw a new one in your inventory, give it the +1 rune,
Yeah.
and then equip it.
Okay.
Have
I
you?
I'll do
think
that
my
after this
dinner
fight.
is.
Yeah.
Do you have it held in two hands in your inventory space?
It's like it. If I recall, it wasn't like giving
think
him the
so.
option to do it or something. like
Oh wait,
that.
do you still do you still have your shield equipped in your inventory space?
No, I don't.
No.
Okay, that's odd.
Okay. So I'm
Alright,
just
something
gonna
to figure out later.
Yeah. I'm gonna It's probably it's immune to my demoralize, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I failed it? Okay, so in that case I'll try to bond mod it with a equip. And just because I can, might as well.
Yes.
28.
28. That
That's
is a success.
cool. So here's what happens. The target is distracted and takes a -2 penalty to its perception and its will saves for 1 minute. The target can end the effect early with the retort to my bond mo, but this can either be a single action that has the concentrate trait or with the appropriate skill to frame the retort.
Okay. What do you say to it so I know how to retort?
I say, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But,
Okay. No, that's
I
fine.
was just mostly just trying to get the action out. 22.
22 is a hit.
Very nice. All right. Quip inbound. I'm just focused on doing my roll here. Of course, that's a 1. 5 slashing, please.
5 slashing. You got rid of its temp HP.
Yes, I did. And now I will hit it again. 24.
That's a hit. 24 hits.
Very nice. 11.
11 damage on this Karen.
Yeah.
Only 11?
Only 11.
All right. That means it is dead. You slash down upon this thing. However, as you slash it down, it activates its ability known as Final Spite. When reduced to 0
it's gonna hit you.
HP, the Cairn White makes a strike before being destroyed. And it swings at Ugrik.
Yeah, it really hates
What did I
That's
do
like
to deserve
next
it?
level
I'm
hater
the one
shit.
killing it. That's all good though.
19. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Alright.
Just don't deal 23 damage, it's gonna be fine.
9 slashing damage.
I'm fine.
And its necral energy dissipates and it collapses. The singing.
Oh, you
ceases.
fucking bitch.
Hell yeah.
Big words
Holy.
from someone who was also on the ground.
And I now have my quip. I'll say, and stay dead.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. It did not get to retort.
It will never retort.
All right. So you have just finished off the skeletal champions and the Cairn White in this little barrow section. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna stand up, pick up my stuff, and ask, actually, can I do, like, a recall? Can someone do a recall knowledge, actually, because I'm probably not gonna be able to do it properly? on how long does Drained will last? I'm like half my HP right now.
I would be happy to take some time and reflect on that. May I recall knowledge of religion on this Zombo?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Or
What
undead
kinda-
lore. Can I do
You could
undead
do-
lore
yeah.
actually?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Let's go. 10 probably is not going to be good enough. As Yomo thinks
10
about
is
it,
not
and
good enough.
maybe haven't seen a Karen White before.
Yeah. This thing, especially like this orcish, like singing Karen White, it's something that might be out of your wheelhouse.
Damn. Yomo's just. I think we'd better just let you take some time to heal. How does that sound? Wait, we have to
That
get
sounds
the kids.
alright.
Oh no.
I would accept a treat wounds so I don't become wounded. That'd be great.
So something that got kind of missed in the describing of this area, because you guys were immediately drawn to the singing. I didn't want to disrupt it, but in the corner, you do notice there is a fighter's fork.
Ooh.
Fighter's Fork. Look that up.
Fighter's Fork or Filcher's Fork?
Oh, it's a +1
A long
trident.
unused fighter. Yeah, a long unused fighter's fork carved with images of two rivers stands propped in the corner.
Fighter's. What are you?
Hmm.
Yeah, basically like a two-pronged trident, I would imagine.
Interesting.
But I will add that to your party stash, if I can remember how to do that. Send to party stash. There we go. So whoever wants to grab that, if you want to grab it, you can. I guess I just made an assumption.
And it's 50 GP. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the area?
Nope. It unless you, I mean, looking at let's see here. No, it's mostly barren in this area. It seems that anything that might have been kept in here has long decayed and destroyed.
Trident.
So,
Really
Yomo.
reminds me of. Yes.
Treat wounds would be great. Just saying.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, let's do.
You're gonna do some treat wounds. Take some 10 minutes to do it.
Yes. How.
Knowing that the children are somewhere in here.
Yeah. Yomo actually kind of isn't confident that they're actually in here. At this point, I mean, with these guys. Let's go for treat wounds, and I am an expert in medicine, but Ugrik's not so badly injured thanks to all the drained, so we're gonna attempt it at regular DC, which I make exactly with a 15.
2 healing. Oh yeah, dude.
Minimum rolling the heal.
Hell yeah! Good thing you
Yomo's
spent
and I'm
10
not-
minutes.
No longer wounded. Actually,
Yep.
no. It needs to be max HP.
You have to be max HP to get rid of the wounded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
on treat wounds, on a success, the target regains 2d8 hit points and loses the wounded condition.
Oh, I thought it was Oh,
also,
It's a little different, yeah.
I have the surging serum. Would you like that, Ugrik, to deal with your clumsiness, to counteract it?
No real need, honestly. I think I
Okay.
can handle.
Got it.
What about this? If I take about a minute, I prepared a restoration spell this morning when I heard that there were going to be kids we'd need to rescue, but if it means keeping you alive so that we can actually rescue them, I'd be happy to spend it on you.
Alright,
finger
that
does not
might
look-
get rid of drained. So it needs to be heightened for that. Never mind.
For the clumsy.
Clumsy, yeah, sure. Go ahead. You can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna take a minute to cast Restoration on you as well, to take the clumsy down by 2. I don't recall how high it was.
1.
It was clumsy 1. Okay. We'll just spin kind of a web of restorative magic over our dwarven ally, and then they're gonna check in with Conrad. How badly hurt are you?
I'm not.
If I recall, you did
HP.
battle medicine. I believe you did battle medicine on him, and really.
And then
Yeah,
after
I'm
that,
full
focus.
HP.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe I'm the only one that got racially profiled and does focus down. So
Didn't you keep doing taunt?
Yes.
yeah, that too.
I'm not sure
Right,
It was
that would
primarily
really
the
can't
taunt.
punch me.
That would do it.
Why don't you let me take the lead here, Ugrik?
Sure.
I'd be
Yeah,
Go
so,
ahead.
so you guys
back again,
are going
please.
to head back down the tunnel you guys came from?
Yes, sir.
Now, is any of the loot on these critters stealable? Because I see we do have
it's
lootable
all...
bodies.
So primarily what you find is you find 2 lances, 2 longswords, 2 shields, and a bunch of chainmail, if you'd like.
What kind of shield?
Steel shield.
I'll take
Hey,
it.
Yeah, you guys might want to grab these extra steel shields. If
I'm
nothing
going to
else,
send
it's-
you an image of these so you know what they look like, if I can figure out how to do that. Show players. These are what the Skeleton Champions looks like.
They look crazy.
I imagine they look a little different because they're not the general things, but I think I like the idea of like some sort of like cool, maybe instead of like so like the image that I sent you guys had like a bat's wing of a shield. I think instead it's like a circular shield with like emblazoned is like the top of it is like the top of a jaw, and the bottom of it is like the bottom of a jaw, and there's like 2 like tusks emblazoned on it, so it's like what's the word I'm looking for? Like where it's raised, like on the shield, like so it's like a little, it's like texture to it, so it's like an open mouth of a orc or something like that.
How many shields?
2 shields,
I will take them both.
2 steel
if
shields.
that's okay.
Okay.
I can just carry
Yeah.
them.
Are
If
either
you're
of
looking
your
at
shields-
if you're looking at the other skeletons you fought, you see there's arrows, glaives, longbows, and more chain shirts.
Now, are either of your shields broken? Because we could replace them with a temp shield, even if they are kind of ugly.
Yeah,
Mine is alright.
my shield is exactly this kind. That's what I was doing. I was going to replace it.
Cool. I just figured we had some time for at least Conrad to look around while I was patching up Ugrik. Okay, I'm
This
ready.
should do
So
nicely.
guys, make your way back to the entryway. You know that there's a tunnel leading to the left or the west, and a tunnel leading to the east.
Which way do you propose we go?
Eeny, meeny, miny, left.
Left it is. I shall lead the way.
Please do.
I'd like
Alright.
to use the search activity while we're exploring.
Okay.
And I would like to
I'm
have my
using
shield
defense.
and my sword out, just in case.
I'm defending, so yeah. Is that?
Proceeding with caution.
Okay. What's your perception bonus, Nue?
Yomo, I believe, has a +9. Let me double check. Yes, +9.
+9. Okay. All right. So you get to the end of this passageway. It hooks around to the north, and you see that there is a doorway at the end of the passage, and it's jammed with stones and a half-broken door that has fallen off its hinges. Scratches on this barricade show someone on this side recently attempted to break in.
Well, I say we just search it.
Hold on a second. Can I possibly use something like, I don't know, society or survival to try and determine... Actually, could I use society to determine if it's human scratches or like, orcs, like kids?
Yeah. Give me a society.
Cool. 14.
It's not... You're not really sure. It just kind of looks like scratches to a degree.
Okay. This could be anything.
No
What do you guys
kids.
think?
If there's no kids, we've got to just move on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whoever was left in there, either they got out or they were eaten by skeletons? I don't know.
Either they got out or they didn't.
There's another door up ahead on the other side of the Y.
Oop, I'm a little stuck.
Yomo.
Yes.
So as you guys... Hold on, you guys. As you guys are like just barreling forward. You guys decide you're going back to the hallway to the right? So as you guys going through, Yomo, you are seeking, you're searching, and you notice on your way down the hallway, there is a entrance to a room that is cleverly concealed door that matches the surrounding cobblestone.
Interesting. Since it's not a trap, Yomo's maybe going to surprise you two by holding up kind of the universal military symbol for stop and look, which maybe the other two didn't realize that Yomo has that kind of training in their background.
Okay.
And I will point us towards the door. We don't have a thief here, but if the kids were very, very smart, this might be where they went.
Okay, I'm gonna move you back, or I would like you guys to move back some.
Okay.
There, you can stop there. Give me a perception check on this doorway. So it's like basically like right here.
All of us?
Yeah. Any of you who want to can do a perception check on this.
Let's
Coming
get a
right
closer look. With an 18.
25.
10.
All right, you notice the handle to this door, and it is unlocked. You're able to enter it. And this room... this room looks like it was once filled with treasures, many of which appear ravaged by the passage of time. Piles of crumbling furs and textiles rest on half-rotten wooden tables.
Very useful.
Nice. Anything actually usable?
So as you're investigating the stuff, like you see like a bunch of stuff, you find, well, first of all, give me either a nature or a crafting, whichever one you guys want to do.
I could do
Maybe
crafting.
nature.
I will
My
give you
nature's
nature
good,
also.
Don't worry about me.
Mine is 9.
Okay. Ugrik, you can recognize that at some point water must have leaked into this room several hundred years ago. It has since dried, but the dampness ruined much of the chamber's contents. So whatever, like, there seemed to be even water that leaked through here, destroying most of it. And what remains as you're slumping through this, like, gross and, like, dried out, like, dirt and, like, dust, you find a ancient drum made of wood and aurochs hide, as well as gems worth 48 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I put that in the party stash.
Thank you.
Nice.
Nice. Though Yomo would gladly give it up if they could just find these kids and not get killed by skeletons.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can
Well, I'm
continue
glad I
going down the
spotted
path
it.
if you'd like to.
I didn't see any traps or anything, so
Conrad, may you Conrad with us?
Yes, I'm on my way. I'm a little bit stuck underneath Yomo. That's my bad.
You can, if you select your token, you can just press WASD to move.
yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. My bad.
So you reach this end of this hall. There's another doorway. Do you try to open it?
Rich T.
I will reach out for the door, giving time for somebody to stop me if they think I'm making a mistake. I'm gonna push it open with my shield.
All right. You open this door. You step inside, and you notice 2 empty caskets on both the left and right sides of these rooms. There seem to be broken open and just emptied out.
Yep, that should run that. Goodbye.
I take it there's no signs of children in here.
Nope.
Okay. Well, it seems they're not in here either.
Well,
Starting to think you were right, Yomo.
oh god, what did we just do? Did we go and get ourselves almost killed for nothing? It wouldn't be the
Hey,
first
not
time.
often.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other ideas of what we should do here? Or maybe should we go and give one last good check to the other hallway? If there's nothing in here, that is... I don't see anything.
The other hallway, maybe? Actually, now that I think about it, it might be stupid to even think there were children here, because first, there was a cave-in. I don't think they could have caused that, or even clear way past that. And second, these guys. How will they live that?
I think we've all kind of been asking that the whole time at this point. But if there's no signs of them...
Skeletons are
Conrad-
just nice and wouldn't harm children.
That's true.
Conrad is, he's piecing something together in his head. He's got a little bit of a tiny idea going on here. He's like, I think we should check the rubble one more time.
Okay. You guys head back, or at least Conrad does.
By the way,
Everyone joins up with them. It looks like. Okay.
Yep.
What's your idea here?
You said that there's a bunch of rubble here, right?
Yeah.
Well, those skeletons were out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's clawing on the area here. So clearly they were trying... They're the likely culprits here, and they were likely trying to get to something on the other side. I think that there might be something worth looking for back here, even if it's not the kids we're looking for.
Okay, let's do it. I'm with you.
I'm with you as well.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you go about getting through this rubble, do you think?
Well, I could obviously use my big strong man arms to move it all out of the way, unless anyone has any other ideas.
I am a little under-equipped for this kind of thing, as I have weenie arms.
I may help.
Okay. What do you got?
I don't have much I can help with, but I can help you move the rubble out of the way by just arm.
Alright. I will go ahead and I'm going to make an athletics check to see how much of the rubble I can get away. I'm going to prioritize the top part so that I can like see through to the other side before I finish. If that's okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna aid him if that's
20.
20.
In order to make themselves useful in the meantime, Yomo will look around for another way into there, although they very much doubt they'll ever
a
find one.
24 to aid.
I think as you're checking it out, it is pretty jammed. You claw through a little bit of it, and you look inside, and you see. I mean, it's dark inside.
I have dark vision.
Do I hear anything?
If you check it out, give me a perception check.
$17.
You don't hear anything, and you don't see anything in there.
Yeah, that sounds sus, but I'm not gonna metagame it. Yeah, I think there's nothing in here. I think we're just gonna... Can I take a second look, maybe, if people pressure me to do it? I forget the rules about this.
Can I help him by trying to listen really hard? Like with the aid?
Okay, give me, give me an aid.
Aid coming up 18, because I get +4. Some cooperative nature.
Yeah. So that'll be a +1 to it. Yeah, you're not hearing anything.
Let's try to move some more rubble out. Maybe we can open the door.
Yeah, well, seems like the coast is clear enough. Let's just keep going, I guess. And I'll just move some more rocks.
Okay.
No.
Give me either a crafting or an athletics check.
I give him.
And yeah, Yomo, you haven't found anything, Yomo.
16.
Yeah, it's hard to get them out of there. The way that they're jammed in there, like the way it's barricaded, seems like really like well stuck. You think if you wanted to spend time doing it, you could do it, but it would take time to get it out. I think it would be easy to just do that.
How long do we think it's gonna take?
I think it would take roughly 30 minutes maybe to unclear it all. If you want to like really hammer away at it and get it to jam out of the way.
Sure. I'm fine
willing
with
to
that.
do it.
Okay.
Yomo will once again make themselves useful by looking around the outside, this time for any other ways in that might help.
Okay. All right, Yomo, you are not finding other ways in. You search and you scavenge, and it's not really helping. The others, as you eventually spend this time, you eventually break it open, and you're able to step inside. Who's leading the charge inside this room?
Me.
Conrad, please.
Conrad.
I'm going to say, or Yomo, how long would you have taken to search? Would you have just gone for like 10 minutes, or would you have gone like the whole like half an hour that it's going to take them to get through this?
I would say just like 10 minutes. They're not very hopeful that there would be a back entrance into this place at this point.
Okay. You open this, you step in, and let's see here.
And there's nothing in this wasted
No, don't just say there's nothing in here. That's not true. Just because you don't see anything on the map doesn't mean I can't describe things. Does a 21 hit you, Conrad?
Yeah, it would. Because I don't have my shield raised technically, yeah.
Okay.
If you were defending as an activity, you would have your shield raised constantly, by the way.
But he was not, because he was clearing this rubble out to step inside. You take 5 slashing damage as this hatchet hits into the side of your leg.
Well, that's not good.
Ouch.
But I'm okay.
And you look down to see what it is that has struck you, and it's a little orc child.
There we go.
Who has hit you with the axe. They're like, oh no, oh gosh, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were one of the skeletons.
Well, that's all right. I say, clearly trying to put on a tough face, like, that didn't hurt that bad.
It's fine.
Okay, though.
He may be thin like a skeleton, doesn't mean he is one.
Oh, there's more of you. Oh, are you okay? Did you beat the skeletons?
I almost died, but yeah.
Yeah, they weren't too much trouble.
Yes, it was easy, Yomo says, with no honesty in their voice.
I'm gonna look back at Yomo and just side look.
We are very strong and powerful children, and we will help you now.
You notice that the two in the back are like a little bit cowering still, but the one in front seems to be very like gung-ho and more like putting on a brave face, and like the more excitable one talking to you.
I'm going to try and calm them down and be like, your parents are very concerned about you, and they sent us here to get you. I promise. We mean you no harm, and we're going to take you home, and you'll be nice and safe back at the moot.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, it's all right. They seem to be living. They're not just bones, I think.
I hold out my hand.
I mean, that one's got a scary horn though. And that one's a sphere.
The sphere, the scariest of shapes.
Listen here, you knee biter.
I'm gonna shoot for something here. Kids, did you barricade yourselves in here to stay safe?
Yeah, that was we heard the singing, and it was like really spooky, and then like these skeletons came up, and so we like ran in here and barricaded ourselves to hopefully, stay safe.
Oh, that was very smart. Very well done. Are any of you hurt? Or are you very strong? You're all tough kids, right?
We're okay. Car protected us. Yeah, Car protected us.
Under my breath, I'm just gonna say, and by doing that, you almost made us forget you were here. We almost didn't search this room.
Yomo only glares at you for a split second. Oh, that's good. You're all very strong. Now we're gonna go on a hike. Do you like hikes?
Yeah. Not really. I'm lukewarm on it.
Can I use that time to make an impression on their leader, Car?
Yeah.
Cool. See, that surely the 10 does not earn their confidence.
Yeah, it seems as though that the two in the back still seem to be afraid of you because you're horned. And they're also a little wary because you're all not orcs as well. So they don't know, you're kind of like strangers to them, like entirely. So they're just not sure exactly. But Car seems more like he's the leader, and it doesn't seem like you're gonna need to worry about like making too much of an impression on him. At least they seem to be willing to do whatever Car's gonna do, and Car's the one who's like step forward. It's like, yeah, let's get back.
That's good
We
enough.
found so many mushrooms.
Well, that's good. You can show all your parents all the mushrooms you collected when we're safely back at the moot. Come on now, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Good payment for this.
You all head back. It takes about an hour to find your way back to the Torrent Moot. The are very glad to see you and their children. Oops, I activated the wrong map. Let me just renew that. They all seem to be very excited and happy that you have returned the children, and Therisk and Skinny Arm Greg and the whole lot of them all thank you guys, and yeah, it's all good now. You start noticing, I'll say, like, over time, Azendel and the professor, you start hearing word from, like, the overhearing conversation from all these orcs about the throughout the camp about these newcomers to the Torntmoot who all saved these children from a harrowing experience. Therisk will hand over a well-crafted Aurochs hide bag as a thank you to you, Conrad. Thank you so much for saving our children. We couldn't have done it without you. This means the world to us. And inside, you find a preserving rune attached to this bag. Sorry, there's nothing inside. It's just a bag with a preserving rune attached to it. Skinny Arm Greg is he's one of the laborers here, and he actually, like, comes over to you and is like, thank you so much for all this work. This would have been horrible going on for the Torntmoot if something so tragic happened in the middle of this. As our thank you on behalf of the Torntmoot, here, and he hands you a leather pouch with 30 gold inside.
Of course, I graciously accept it with both hands, and I nod at him and I say, much obliged, Thin-Armed Greg, but I couldn't have done this without my accomplices, Ugrik and Yomo. They also deserve your thanks.
Yeah, you may be Thin-Armed Greg. I am Ugrik Nine Fingers now. So, don't worry.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there'll be plenty of time to tell us the stories of your conquest over dinner tonight. Azendel and the professor. I believe, Azendel, you had been in discussions with Davor, but Davor, I think at this point you guys have ended your conversation. Kestrel had been in conversation with the professor. Sorry, I'm moving a token and it's getting stuck on walls. Kestrel is, yeah, so, do you have much experience in the undead?
Who are they asking that to?
You are muted. Kestrel's talking to the professor. Yeah.
Yes. Limited practical, but some theoretical. I have managed to concoct some alchemical substances that are not particularly undead friendly, and have even cured once. I managed it once. It was hard to replicate the second time. A undead illness. I've not managed to cure it twice, but I've also not seen it twice, so I'm fine with not curing it twice. I'm not fully sure I can do it again, but I could try. But no, I have not interacted directly with too many undead. Well, I've interacted with some. There were some skeletal students at my school, but they were more intelligent and not evil.
I see. Interesting. In my experience, the mindlessness of the undead can be quite a problem Who are you here representing, if I may ask?
Yes, I am here on behalf of the Alabaster Academy in Kentaro Ustalov. I am.
Ustalov.
I am a professor on technically sabbatical. I have been a professor for long enough.
Oh, interesting. What is your field of study?
I primarily teach Intro to Alchemy. But my doctorate was in I forget what my doctorate was in. It was 60 years ago. Who remembers?
Yeah, 60 years ago.
What was my doctorate in? I'll look it up when I go home. It's written down somewhere.
Yes, time does sure fly.
Or was it 40 years ago? It was a while. It was a time ago. It's not relevant. I don't study it anymore. I mostly teach. I've been studying anthropological data on this area, which is why they sent me. But it is not my field of expertise. It is my expertise at the university because nobody else studies it. Not because I am a particular master.
Interesting. If you'd like, you can do another discovery roll if you'd like to find out another influence skill.
What are my options for that? Perception?
Diplomacy, perception, and religion.
Perception it is, baby. Could I do Orc Pantheon lore? Or she's not an orc, is she?
She's not an orc. She's an elf.
Yeah. 9 on perception.
Yeah, you're not really sure. Maybe it's because the topic has been on alchemy in your universe, your studies. Because you're speaking more about stuff, you're maybe not sure exactly if she's like
paying attention to what. Yeah.
If you'd like, you can try and influence. You can try and give me a skill idea, and I could go with it. But if not, that is also fair.
Ooh, I am going to try crafting and show her, because she was asking specifically about undead, crafting to show her the schematics for a bottled sunlight.
Ooh, okay.
Which is a bomb that does vitality damage, but harms and some fire damage, but does extra damage to undead who are particularly vulnerable to sunlight. It's like a fun little anti-undead bomb.
Go ahead. Give me that roll.
27.
27. Yeah, she actually becomes very interested in this. Like, bottled sunlight. That is a very useful gadget. That would be helpful, very helpful for the common man to be able to fight off the undead themselves without the protection of our gods.
It can harm the living a bit, but it primarily harms the undead, so it is less likely to accidentally set a living ally on fire. It still can. Yes. It's just not as easy. Oh.
Well, that's...
This... Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. Ignore my brain.
Okay. Well, this was very interesting talking to you. I believe I have some meetings with Ardax here in a little bit, so I should go get prepared. Thank you for your discussions.
Of course. If you do see some undead, I would like to test some of my theories in practice. I have never hit an undead with this vial, but it should work in theory.
Hope that we don't face anytime soon. That would be the best case scenario, but...
Of course.
Unfortunately, I think the next time I see undead might possibly be in the war, in a war, so... Hopefully you won't have to deal with that. Yes.
No, I would rather not be in a war. Maybe. If a war were to happen, I do not know, but I would not want a war to happen.
Yes. Well, have yourself a good day.
You as well. It's been a pleasure.
She leaves. Azendel. What would you like to be doing? You've talked to Davor for a little bit. Davor seemed to have left you from there. what more do you think you would do? You start, like I said, you both of you start overhearing discussion at this point of these three diplomats who came here and saved these children from what appeared to be the undead.
Fascinating. It doesn't fascinating. I doubt it concerns me. Honestly, I think what Azendel's gonna probably do at this juncture is, because she has been forced against her will to be New Thassalon's ambassador here, she's gonna introduce herself to Ardax properly.
Oh, okay. You find your way you start searching to find Ardax, and you see that he's at his tent. You talk to, there's some guards outside of it. Oh, you here to see Ardax, are you?
Yes, I'm here to introduce myself as the ambassador from New Thassalon.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Hey Ardax, we got a visitor here for you. Oh, is it Kestrel? I was supposed to be meeting her in a moment. No. Sorry, what'd you say your name was?
Azendel Zinara.
An Azendel Zindara. Oh, interesting. All right, yes.
Azendel's grip on her trident tightens.
Yeah, you you enter in this meeting with Ardax, and he's sitting there with a map in front of him, and he's like checking some things out on it, and he looks up to you, and he's like, "Welcome in, Azendel. I've heard good things about you. Come in. What would you like to talk about?"
I merely wish to formally introduce myself to you. Due to some complications with my comrades, I shall be serving as New Thassalon's ambassador during this torrent moot. And as such, I felt it appropriate to introduce myself properly. And then she like holds like an arm to her chest and does like a traditional bow. I look forward to discussing with you in the coming weeks and growing our connection between our two peoples.
Yes, I think it would be a very powerful ally of New Thassalon. I seem
As
to
would
recall
Belkson
that
be for us.
Yes, I seem to recall you all have a way with war to a degree, and I think it would be helpful indeed, especially with your arcane magics, to help us fight off what will eventually be a problem for everyone. I do have a meeting coming up here in a moment that I need to
Then I shall
attend
not
to.
intrude.
Yes, I would suggest, if you'd like, there's many diplomats here that you should go ahead and get yourself more acquainted with. I think that would probably help you out in terms of getting more influence, I guess, amongst the Orcholds here, if you'd like, or amongst anyone else that is around who has come here. I think everyone here has opportunities to see alliances that they would not have normally seen.
Very well. Very well. If you have business, I shall not intrude. I shall make the rounds, introducing myself to the other diplomats, and hopefully work toward a more unified future between our two peoples and the destruction of our mutual enemies.
Yes, of course. All right, well, have yourself a good tournament, and hopefully we'll see you around shortly, in due time.
Indeed.
And with
then
that,
Azendel will make her exit.
Yeah.
I said Azendel will take her leave.
Okay. Yeah, you head out. You see Kestrel. You may not recognize Kestrel. You probably never talked to her, but the audience would know it as Kestrel heading over into Ardax's tent to discuss things with Ardax. And I think that is a good place for us to leave off on this episode. Thanks everyone for listening in. Don't forget to like this and review it, or comment, or subscribe, depending on how you are viewing or listening to this. Don't forget to tell all about it. Also, it's a great way to get this show to the ears of the people, like I know you want it to be. I go forth, young people. So stupid. Goodbye.